Zheng Qinwen discloses confusion over why billionaire heiress Jessica Pegula chose tennis over the high-class life. When Zheng Qinwen recently crossed paths with Jessica Pegula in Dubai, the conversation quickly turned into a light-hearted yet fascinating cultural moment. Zheng openly wondered why Pegula, famously nicknamed Dafu in China, meaning big rich, would choose the physically punishing and mentally exhausting world of professional tennis instead of embracing what she described as a high-class life. A closer look at Jessica Pegula's billionaire roots and independent rise on the WTA Tour. Pegula's background has long been part of her public narrative. She is the daughter of billionaire businessman Terry Pegula and sports executive Kim Pegula. Terry Pegula built his fortune through East Resources, an oil and natural gas company that he later sold for billions before expanding into professional sports ownership. The family owns the Buffalo Bills of the NFL and the Buffalo Sabres of the NHL. According to Forbes, Terry Pegula's net worth is estimated at $9.3 billion, a figure that frequently resurfaces whenever Jessica's name trends in tennis discussions. Despite that backdrop, Pegula has carved out her own path on the WTA Tour and is currently ranked world number 5. The hilarious moment came during an impromptu appearance while Pegula and Desiree Crouchick were filming a Dubai snack review for their show, the Players Box podcast. Zheng referenced China's popular social media platform, often called Red Book, and laughed about how Chinese fans discuss the Pegulas. Crouchick chimed in, noting that fans call Pegula Dafu. Zheng responded, "Yes, I know, the big rich. In China we say why such a rich girl playing tennis because tennis is such a hard sport. Like why you are not, I don't know, in those high-class life." In China, Jessica Pegula is famously known by the nickname Dafu, which literally translates to big rich. While the name might sound blunt in a Western context, Chinese fans use it with a mix of humor and deep respect. How did Pegula, Zheng Qinwen, and Desiree Crouchick perform at the Dubai Tennis Championships? The interaction took place in Dubai during their Dubai Tennis Championships campaign. Pegula captured the Dubai title on February 21st, defeating 7th seed Alina Svitolina 6-2, 6-4 in the final. This victory marked her 10th career singles title and her 4th WTA 1000 crown. Crouchick reached the quarterfinals in doubles alongside partner Lyudmila Kichenik. The pair began their run with a 6-4, 6-4 victory over Miyu Kato and Fanny Stoller, followed by a 3-set win against Cristina Buxa and Nicole Mellicher-Martinez, 6-2, 1-6, 16-14. Their campaign ended in a quarterfinal loss to Anna Danilina and Alexandra Krinic, finishing 6-1, 4-6, 10-6. Zheng, meanwhile, withdrew from the WTA 1000 tournament on February 15, citing illness. Why would a billionaire heiress choose tennis? Zheng Qinwen's candid reflection on Jessica Pegula. In a world where the public image of athletes is often polished and carefully controlled, moments of candid honesty, wrapped in humor, can be both refreshing and revealing. One such moment occurred at the 2026 Dubai Tennis Championships, not on the court, but during an informal off-court exchange involving Zheng Qinwen and Jessica Pegula that captured wide attention across social media and tennis communities. Zheng, a rising star in women's tennis and a celebrated figure in China, recently appeared on the Players Box podcast, alongside Pegula and fellow player Desiree Crouchick. What began as a friendly conversation quickly morphed into a playful cultural exchange when the topic of Pegula's wealth came up. Zheng jokingly voiced something many Chinese fans apparently think but rarely express so bluntly: why such a rich girl plays tennis? And why not just live that high-class life? Her remarks caused laughter all around, and Pegula responded with good humor, admitting the exchange was awesome and even bigger than expected in reach. This light-hearted moment struck a chord precisely because it goes beyond surface slogans about competition and achievement. It frames a larger question about motivation, identity, and the nature of personal ambition. The many facets of Jessica Pegula's story. To understand why Zheng's comments resonated, it helps to know who Pegula is beyond her on-court success. Pegula is the daughter of billionaire businessman Terry Pegula, whose fortune, reportedly more than $9 billion, comes from natural resources and professional sports ownership. The Pegula family owns the Buffalo Bills, NFL, and Buffalo Sabres, NHL, firmly placing Jessica in a realm many associate with privilege and an affluent lifestyle. Yet, Pegula's journey in professional tennis tells a much more nuanced story than that one line of background suggests. She didn't storm the sport as a precocious teenage phenom. Instead, Pegula's rise was gradual, marked by years of hard work, setbacks, and incremental improvements that took her from outside the top 100 to becoming a multiple WTA title winner and consistently ranked inside the top 5 in the world. Her success, including winning prestigious events like the 2026 Dubai Championships, underscores a tenacity and dedication that doesn't come from merely having financial means. If anything, Pegula's choice to pursue professional tennis, a physically grueling and psychologically demanding career, challenges the stereotype that wealth negates ambition, struggle, or passion. And it is precisely this contradiction that sparked Zheng's bemused reaction. Why choose such a path when a life of comfort beckoned? Behind the joke, what Zheng's question really means. On the surface, Zheng's comment was humorous and slightly teasing. But at a deeper level, it hit on something many people think but seldom articulate: the dissonance between wealth and the pursuit of demanding disciplines like sport. In many cultures, the assumption is that those with great financial security will naturally gravitate toward a life of comfort, whether that's philanthropy, business, or a leisurely lifestyle. In China, where Zheng hails from, this dynamic is often discussed in the context of societal expectations. Wealth and status carry their own cultural narrative, and seeing someone like Pegula choose a sport that demands long hours, intense travel schedules, and constant performance pressure stands out as unexpected and admirable. Zheng's lighthearted question, then, wasn't meant as criticism. She laughed alongside Pegula and the others, but rather as an expression of genuine curiosity and cultural perspective. What drives someone to devote themselves to such relentless competition when they seemingly already have everything in life? Pegula's answer isn't spoken, but it's clear. While Pegula didn't deliver a formal answer in that podcast clip, her actions speak volumes. Choosing tennis wasn't about avoiding privilege. It was about pursuing love for the game. Her career reflects something intrinsic, not transactional, a desire to test limits, to compete with the best, and to build something meaningful through effort and resilience. Many athletes from humble backgrounds make similar choices, but when someone with wealth does it, it reframes the narrative. It says, success isn't simply born of necessity, sometimes it's born of passion. That Pegula can juggle her status, her family's legacy, and her own athletic goals highlights an important truth about modern sports. Privilege doesn't preclude toughness or dedication. Let me give